wanted to share with you today an observation. Now, if you've been following the blog, I thank you. And you might know that I have what I consider to be the Popeye's chicken combination, which is booty and thigh. That's how they fit together. And if you've been following, then you might also know that for the last year and a half, I've been an avid Bikram practitioner, 5 days a week, extremely begrudgingly. I mean, just mad. Why? Because it's actually worked for me in being able, that it streamlined my body. And you know what? I was a bloater. I mean, I could sink the Titanic with every class. I mean, that's how much I sweat. And like, I'm like, Jack, like that, Titanic. But it has actually taken, I think, that water weight away, and it's leveled off my weight fluctuations. So I'm feeling pretty good. And actually right now, my head and my body image sort of match, which is really great. Yay! It took a while. But what's interesting, and this is the observation, is that I have begun to dress differently. Now, you would think that because I'm smaller that I would wear tighter clothing. Not the case. I'm actually wearing looser clothes. Everything I bought for this summer was like some version of a fashionable garbage bag. I mean, like big, blousy, like I just put myself in the trash. I mean, not like Kesha, the VMAs, but you know, it's kind of fabulous. But no, but big and blousy. When I was my version of heavier, I actually wore clothes that were very, very tight. I mean, the seams on my pants were like, make it stop. You know, I could give a pair of jeans stretch marks. That's how tight it was. And I had a theory behind it. So the theory was that since I had some booty and thigh, that if I wore big blousy clothes, one, it would make me look bigger than I actually was, and two, it would look like I was trying to hide what I had. So I felt like, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm wearing tight clothes, and this is what you get, no surprises. Also, the thing about wearing loose clothes before for me was I've always wanted to be like straight, not like sexual orientation straight, but like no curves in my body, but just having kind of like a boyish more figure. Because when you go to buy pants and you have your waist is smaller than your hips, you always have that gap. Or like clothes were built for people to stand in the center of them, you know, like without meat touching either side. So I could wear those clothes, but of course I'd have to buy a larger size. And that was not happening. I was not going double digiting so I could achieve the standing in the middle of the clothes look. So that's another reason why I didn't wear big baggy clothes, because, you know, I felt like, oh, then that would mean that I was huge. So now that I have this new like streamlined physique, the physique that I killed myself literally 5 days a week for in this hot studio, sweating like, you know, I want to sink the Titanic. I cover it up. Oh, the other thing I discovered too was that one of the reasons why I feel more comfortable in baggy clothes is I don't necessarily like the attention that one might get on the street from men. I mean, men are, you know, not like necessarily the cat calls or whatever, but just that feeling of eyes. Like, you know, that feeling when you're walking by a couple guys and you know that as soon as your back is to them, they're going to look at your butt. That's the feeling that I'm trying to avoid. So if I wear big baggy clothes, you can't see my butt. So anyway, it's just an observation. I think it's hysterical because I work to be this smaller, what I think is a better version of me, and then I go and throw myself in the trash. How crazy is that? Anyway, you think about that. Do you have any observations like that? Let me know. Have a good day.